Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Natasha, and I'm actually back with a very highly controversial topic. I want to talk about what happens after you die. Is there an afterlife? Is there a heaven and hell in the traditional sense that, Christianity knows it? What happens? There's so many different, theories and controversy and beliefs and thoughts and perspectives on this topic. So I do want to disclose first and foremost that I understand that regardless if you are spiritual or religious, not everyone is going to believe what I feel to be true for my own experiences, thoughts, and beliefs and all that. So I totally get that. I'm not here to convert you or change your mind. I'm genuinely not that person. I just feel like I'm in a very unique position to speak on this as an intuitive, as a medium, as a witch who works with spirits, with my own ancestors, my spirit guides, my soul family. So I feel like I can definitely speak on this, but I want to let you know that I'm not here to change what you think, believe, and perceive of this topic. I just want to talk about this. So if you're interested to learn about, my own take on this, then please keep watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys, if you like controversial topics like this. And don't forget to subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on my free, informative, spiritual content. I know the background's a bit different. If you're not aware, this is just my bedroom. I just felt I got the download to basically speak about this, and I'm trusting this. I'm not going to try to logically, push out what I'm picking up with my own intuition. I don't question my intuition anymore. So I'm trusting that someone out there may want or need this message, and that's what I'm here to do. So we're going to talk about this. Just understand that, believe and think and perceive what you want on the afterlife. I'm just speaking on this, and that's simply all this is, okay? So regardless of the nature of how you die, whether it's tragic or it was just, you had a long life and you peacefully died, like whatever the situation is, when you die, you generally go through like a life review. People say that when you are dying, or having a near-death experience, people say that they actually begin to see their life review. And I definitely believe this to be true because I have experienced this myself from some near-death experiences in my life, as well as I have heard this from spirits when I'm channeling for mediumship reading. So I truly believe in this. So what I mean by a life review is you are literally seeing your life from start to finish as if it's a movie. And the reason this happens is because you're basically processing what had happened in life. Now, the life review, it's not just you going through this life review. You may also have your own ancestors and spirit guides and soul family being with you as you're going through this life review, because typically there's a few ways this can go. When you're re-watching your life review, sometimes you could feel stuck or attached to certain things that had happened, or people, or certain memories, whether it's good or bad, whether it's sentimental or something really traumatic happened, or you just simply don't want to let go of what's familiar because you're scared of the unknown. There's different reasons why this happens. But typically, if you feel any resistance to letting that go, or you just feel simply attached, that's kind of where the trouble is. Not necessarily trouble, but like that's going to block you from crossing over. So when you're going through your life review and you may be stuck on some certain parts, you're not going to be alone to deal with it and be stuck like in limbo or purgatory. I don't like that perspective of it, because you're not stuck if you can't get over or accept or heal or forgive like what had happened. You're basically going to have some assistance to help you be able to accept or heal or forgive or whatever that is, to be able to cross over, because it's a vibrational threshold. Once you have made peace and you're content with like what had happened within life, it doesn't have to be perfect, but once you accept it for what it is and what had happened, you vibrationally can cross from the veil to the actual spiritual realm. And that means that you're basically more capable of doing things, because until you go through your life review and have fully crossed over, you're not able to actually interact with other spirits and travel about as you would like you're physically limited as what you could do, because it's a vibrational thing. So once you go through your life review and made peace or accepted or healed from whatever that is, then you come through the threshold, the crossing over. And people, I've heard and experienced for myself that once you cross over that veil, you are able to interact with like family, and go about as you please. So once you cross over, there's a few different ways you can go about it, because we still have free will when we die, and still in life we have free will. So that's our gift from the universe. I truly believe that. So you can choose what you want to do after you cross over. So some spirits, they like to just stay a spirit. Like they don't want to they just want to enjoy the moment. So some like to travel to maybe visit some certain loved ones or family, or maybe like a physical location that they were attached to. Some choose to be a spirit guide for someone else. So they're say, okay, I went through my own life and I'm in a good place, but I really am invested in this person, and I would like to help them on the other side for, what they need in life or what they want in life, because I care about them. So I've seen it that way, regardless if it's a friend or a family member. I've seen it both ways. And I've also seen the other scenario of sometimes that spirit will decide, you know what, I want to try again. I want to reincarnate into, I want to try to learn this lesson, or I want to be able to grow from this. I want to ascend more, because that's basically what life is that we as souls, we come here for the journey. We're here to evolve, as spiritual beings with the limitations that life brings us. And we're here for the journey, not the destination. So we're here to trust the process, the highs and lows, because life is all about duality. So as a spirit, when you cross over, you can choose to stay a spirit and do as you please, come and go. You can choose to be a spirit guide, or you can choose to reincarnate. So it really does depend on what the soul wants, because you're fully capable of choosing, what do I want to do for myself? So whether that's connecting with, other spirits, or visiting other realms or different worlds, or, there's so many different scenarios. But in the traditional sense of like heaven and hell, I will briefly talk about, because it's something that people are really concerned with. But how do I say this? I don't believe that heaven and hell is we die and we go either or. I truly don't believe that. I believe there are higher realms of light and love and unity, but I don't associate that necessarily with heaven. I believe heaven and hell are realms that people have created for people to choose. So what I mean by that is, let's say a group of people believe in heaven and hell, and they truly believe it to their core. And when they die, they believe, oh God, it's either or. So it's almost like you truly believe in that, you're condemning yourself to that reality. Whether that you call that self-sabotage or conditioning or programming, whatever. I believe that if you truly, I know this is controversial, so I'm trying to figure out how to say this. It's just, I feel like heaven and hell are realms that people create to condemn themselves. But I don't believe that heaven, we automatically go once we die. I feel like we kind of earned that. Like, I feel like once we reach a certain vibration, I feel like heaven is a place that we go to once we have ascended past the reincarnation and the wheel of karma. I feel like that is a reality we can grow into, but we have to kind of earn with our own, coming out of ego, leading with love, and really embodying our divinity on earth. So whether that's Jesus, Buddha, there's, the ascended masters, they're the ones that are in heaven or in the higher realms. That's what I believe to be true from my experiences of channeling and connecting with my spirit guides and all that. I believe that hell is a lower realm, so it's a lower vibrational realm that people believe to be true, that they condemn themselves because they either hold guilt or shame or fear, like, you know, like they're basically punishing themselves, so they condemn themselves to this punishment. But I don't feel that to be forever, and I don't feel like that has to be the way to go. But of course I understand that some people really do believe these places to be true. I don't believe them to be true in the traditional sense. I just feel that once enough, it's sort of like the Matrix. Like, once enough people believe in one reality, it becomes true, because all these people are feeding the reality with their energy, and it's becoming a true thing, like an entity. And I believe that to be true with the idea of hell. So I don't believe that we have to go to hell. Like, even if you kill someone or do the worst imaginable thing, I've seen souls do like the worst, like for what you would think would be the worst, because I don't judge anymore. Like, I'm not in the place to, but I've done mediumship readings and channelings where there has been souls that have really done a lot of, like, spread a lot of trauma and pain, but I've still seen their soul family try to help them heal or accept or release the pain and all that they hold against themselves, and then be able to forgive themselves. Like, I truly believe that even if you've done the worst in life, your spirit guide team will help you come into a place to still be able to cross over. I don't believe you have to go to hell. And I believe that heaven, in a sense, exists, but it's not something we just go to automatically when we die. We kind of have to ascend to break the cycle of reincarnation and karma to be able to come into that. So I feel like in the long term, I feel like we all eventually will get there, but we're all on different journeys. Some of us are older souls than others. We're all on different stages of development, you know, because with life, we're here to experience life, to grow as spiritual beings. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions or concerns regarding this controversial topic of life after death or the afterlife in general, please comment down below. I hope I didn't offend anyone. That was not my intention, but I feel like this is something that's always asked about, and I really just wanted to talk about this. So thank you guys for watching, and blessed be.